Okay, what's this one?
Korean.
Okay, I got it. I know exactly. So you two will now be reacting to two versions of the song The Sky, originally released by One Day, and the remake by Brown Eyed Girls. You know them?
Abracadabra? Oh, that was a bomb.
That was scary.
But their remake of it in 2019 released on the Revive album. So first up is the original song. The song describes someone who is holding onto the past and waiting for someone who left to return. The lyrics then give this person advice, telling them that they can't change other people, but they can change themselves and change their perspective. Look to the future like you look to the sky. The rain will end and blue skies will come again like happiness after the pain.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, so sparkly. Wind chimes right off the bat.
I really like that flute. The instrumentation's really like interesting. Yeah, my parents definitely listened to this while they were like cleaning. Just put it on the speakers.
I don't know, is this kind of got this like very tonic. Is it F major?
I think it's E. It's E.
I'm always off by 1.
So one of my favorite restaurants back home is a Korean restaurant called Koreana, and I'm pretty sure that this song is on their playlist. Very good bibimbap.
Ooh.
Oh, Carnatic Someone.
Wow. What? Oh, they got back to E
major.
in the craziest way. The diminished chord is almighty. What the? We just changed pictures.
Oh, I miss my mom.
We're back.
Wow, that was cool.
This is such a false sense of security.
Yeah, no, it makes this the second
Yeah.
time listening to this very tonic E major. Feel like
Yeah.
it makes it feel so different.
This is such a 60s track.
Oh, okay, they didn't go up.
No,
It
I
makes
feel
me
so
so happy.
uneasy.
It
Because they went
This-
back to the intro.
yeah.
It's so peaceful.
That's it.
That's it.
That was great. I loved, they opened every single door by going through those modulations and like going to C and then A minor and having that F sharp half diminished or something, and then just like going to F and then all those things like, and then when we went back to E, it felt like you could go anywhere. You could go absolutely anywhere.
And they didn't.
And they didn't.
They just,
It was just-
yeah. It's an ABA. It's
was
the
great.
classic
It was a
ABA
sonata, yeah.
sort of a little instrumental piece sort of structure.
Yeah.
That whole middle section was really good. Where they were just like, I was expecting a modulation till like the end of the song, but it went back to tonic. So yeah, I like that a lot.
It was very Simon and Garfunkel-y. Something I love about the 60s music is that it's constantly jumping around. Like within its tonal center, it goes all over the place. It goes to like every chord imaginable, and then it like suspends chords, and then it'll randomly like just go to diminished chords to accentuate like chromatic notes, and it like does these really cool things where it just jumps everywhere. So they have like a good, I'll just show you music history type of thing. There's a good like example of that kind of concept. This is a group from 1968 that they're called the Zombies. They do music where like they jump around chords like that. So listen. That's like exactly kind of what they did in their chorus, is they jump to like a major key, but not the tonic. That's what a lot of 60s songs do, and a lot of like Beatles songs also do that too, and especially in the bass. Bow, 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 bow. That's what they did here. And then there was like, just like the layering with flute on top brings this kind of folk, earthy, psychedelic wave of like 60s sound. So it was pretty interesting.
Wow, this was so Asian.
Yeah, it was so Asian. My grandpa used to listen to this every day.
Oh yeah.
This exact song or this type of music?
This type of music.
Yeah, same.
So, general thoughts. If you were to remake this song, how would you remake it?
There were some cool rhythmic stuff they did, like just changing it up. So maybe they elaborated on that, like taking that aspect and then using that in other sections too.
I can see how they could make it more modern with more percussive beats, like trap beats, syncopation within it, a lot of bass, and more electric sounds, and probably like speed it up. But I think overall the harmonic structure would be the same. And they'd probably switch up the instrumentation because, I don't know, this one feels like an acoustic version, like you could do something live. I feel like more modernized sounds, so I feel like they're gonna add a lot of that. And if it's a group of people, probably add some harmonies within the voice.
I think the bass had a ton of stepwise motion.
Yeah.
So I feel like you could take this a lot of different ways. You could make this a full-on EDM song if you wanted to. You could just do like a band cover.
Yay. Well, you ready to move on to the
I think
2019 version?
it's shorter.
So you are now reacting to the girl group Brown Eyed Girls and their rearrangement of The Sky, released on their 2019 Revive album, in which all the songs on the album were covers.
I like that. I like it when artists do that, do their own takes on other artists' creations. Okay.
The sky is here.
Oh.
They really said Paris coffee shop.
Oh.
Wow, that was a C followed by an E, major 7.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's like the exact same bass notes that they used in the original, but they.
Oh,
That's so cool.
The
How they're playing
bass!
like trap drums in the
Yeah.
background, but then they're adding jazz to it. It's like fusion of all.
and now they're paying
Genres.
homage to the finger plucking. Bass, bass. Ah.
Oh, the claps feel so natural.
Oh,
That's really cool.
yes, harmonies.
That shit's kind of hard to hit. They hit it.
네가 그들을 바꿀 순 없어. But you can change the way you think, the way you see.
Ooh.
Ooh, that just played with my heart.
바라볼 수 있는 하늘 있잖아. 저렇게 다가올
Oh wow, then they relax it big time. And finally everything's legato. Never mind. Well, it's still legato.
그렇게 웃어봐.
That pans.
그렇게 사랑을 해봐.
Whoa!
The Beach Boys timpani or some kind of big drum.
That's it.
What the heck? If Skip Tracing Mile High Club had a child with Bruno Major, Jacob Collier, and Tom Misch, that would be them. The production and the backing and the music and the vocals.
So good.
Yeah, if they all had a child together, that would be the song.
I really enjoyed listening to it. I liked it better than the original, honestly. I liked the original melody and the rhythmic variation part in the middle. That's also in the original. But because this one's like more harmonically elaborated, the melody sounds more beautiful in this one to me. And then also just like the female vocal like really fits in with this texture. And texture-wise, it was really nice. Pleasant to my ears.
So both versions are excellent.
Yes, they are.
I mean, if that wasn't obvious. This one sounds cohesive despite being very...
It's crazy. It's
yeah,
great.
very crazy.
Yeah.
I think even if I hadn't listened to the original, it would still sound like one whole thing. Every interjection, every like big... It felt like it was part of it. It just came together.
Yeah.
It's just very musically rich and satisfying.
I really think it was like a cool version. I wish there was a beat. I was like waiting for something to just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You
To
know,
give
like
it more of a groove.
yeah, like I was waiting for like a groove because that's kind of what they were setting up. And it was kind of like, you know, when someone's about to break dance and they like start like doing this number where they're like, yeah, like okay. We're gonna break dance right now. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen now. And they just never do it. And they just like always, you know, that's kind of how I felt. They were just like, nothing's gonna happen though. We're just gonna stay here, you know. There's all these killing fills and like all this stuff. I don't want to tell them how to write. I thought it was really cool and it was super creative. And it was a different vibe. Like not everything goes into a groove. I totally respect that. Just my personal musical taste, like I love it when there's like a groove and there's not a lot of something I really like. So if there's something that captivates me, it's like don't do it a million times, you know what I mean? And there's like a really old saying that's like, leave them wanting more. Don't play that extra chorus just because you can. Because you don't know if that extra chorus is gonna be the one where they go, okay, we've heard it enough. You know? Yeah.
I really thought they were gonna keep the same like chords throughout, but they completely changed that. They kind of created kind of similar set of chords, but they added some like sevenths and ninths to them. But I was right about like they were using a lot of electronic sounds, like they're using a lot of Rhodes bass and a lot of syncopation within the bass, and also the percussive beats were a lot faster, which made it feel a lot quicker. But even though it wasn't that much faster, it was because there was so much subdividing within like the
breaking it down.
yeah, within like the drums.
Like there was a part where they stopped singing and it was just like the instruments going off and they came in and were just doing kind of like oohs. Like that was my favorite part. Like I almost didn't want to hear like words and lyrics and stuff. Like I kind of want to just hear instruments and like voices as instruments for this.
Do you prefer the original or the...
Actually, original.
Why is that?
I feel like I'm back home.
Aww,
Yeah.
I feel that too.
They're different. They're different. Today, I'm gonna pick
Today
the
the
Brown
Sky.
Eyed Girls.
I like the Brown Eyed Girls
One.
more.
Yeah, but that retro vibe of the original is also like my soft spot. The thing I like about it is that it sounds like your average song that like the Korean auntie would sing at a karaoke. You know, that's how it starts off.
Yeah.
But then to be
Korean
able to
auntie.
do all those things in the middle and then come back to it like that.
Yeah.
And even a little surprise at the end, like the double sharp.
Yeah.
I can't, you know, I can't say that one is better. I just
True.
can say that today, feeling the Brown Eyed Girls.
Yeah, listening to the Brown Eyed Girls, the opening, you're like, oh, they're wholly capable of doing that crazy modulation and all that stuff. You're like, oh, huh, huh.
Yeah.
Whereas in the other one, it's just like, this is E major. This is it goes to the 4, it goes to the 5, it goes to the 1. That's what it does.
Yeah.
And then it's like, whoa,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
did that because
Yeah.
they can do that?
I'm writing a power ballad.
Yeah, very power badly.
Because that's what I do.
Yeah, because that's what he does.
My name is Steve.
Yep, his name is Steven.
I'm writing a song
About you. Yep, yeah, there it is.
Wow.